What was that? I want to be able to maybe put something together that's a little bit more adventurous, more like along the lines of my speed that I like going by. Night to night in different areas, and the whole course be like a 10-mile, 15-mile course through the swamps and stuff like that.
17 inches again. Wow.
There's your heel. 17 inches to the toe. And you can there's definitely stuff going in the hole there, in the hole there.
Yeah, I put my fingers in
Yeah,
there.
there's something pushing there, something pushing here, and there's a bigger one that goes way back in here, like like the toe splayed and went in.
Out here in the swamp, me and Chris. Looking if we see anything. You don't smell that? I'm checking. No, it's not no phone. I hear it too. It's a humming, right? It's like,
Yeah, maybe it's a solenoid or something in the vehicle.
I don't think it's in the vehicle at all.
I thought it came from the wood line.
Right. And I smell that smell.
All right. So if deer come across the road, that means we need to be filming on that side.
Hang on.
We need to be filming whatever they were running from on that side. To this point right here, it was basically a few months ago. It was right during hunting season was going on, although there was no vehicles parked along this roadway right here. And what it was we was coming down, and as soon as we had pretty much got to where you see the sand, it was a water crossing. and the whole road was just swamped in a big, humongous mud puddle. And I had pulled the truck up just to check out how deep the water was going to look like. And as soon as I had came to the truck to almost a dead stop, on our left side, I mean literally maybe 50 yards or so, right into our left side, um, like wham! And it was not a gunshot. It wasn't hunters or anything like that. It was a solid knock. And you can still hear my voice echo. But what I want to say was, if you take a look around, as Beata pans, this right here, this whole region right here becomes a choke point. There's two swamps that go along right here, and they go on for quite a ways, and then they come to a point, and that's a choke point. And the whole idea, what I'm trying to point out to everybody is when you're in these areas and you're looking for any signs of Bigfoot or you're Bigfooting, whatever you would like to call it, pay attention to these choke point areas to where it all merges and converges into one spot. You possibly are going to get activity in these areas because they'll put a watcher out, and a watcher is able to control what's coming and what's going through this whole area because of natural terrain features. So did you look around right there and show it right? And we'll get up closer right there also. We'll film it as well.
All right,
So
now.
as you look around here, there's a culvert going through the road, and this was all flooded on both sides. There was water up to the roadway. This was all underwater right here.
It had dumped sand in it.
Right, which is the reason why I had stopped. So I came here and I came to a stop, and that's when we heard wham. I mean, like literally just right out there. Just right out there. So this was all underwater, and I would suspect a lot of that would have been marshy and underwater as well.
And right now it's dry. It's not dry, but it's dry.
Very dense. Very dense.
Yeah, it is.
Very dense. It was all underwater. Pretty neat though. And as you can tell on the back side, it starts opening up. Starts opening up more. So if anything is coming through this area, this is how they mind you. This is how they.
Well, this is an ideal spot.
Yeah, that's how they're able to control. So it's pretty dense. They have a place they can flee, they can run. You can't get in there and chase them. They put one point manning. They man a particular spot to be an observer. And as soon as the truck didn't go through the water and the truck stopped, that's when it happened. Because normally we would have creeped right on through the water obstacle. And
what are you doing here? Because it's so dense.
Yeah, and it was like, wham! Something's not right. Truck stopped. Everybody get down. That was a snap behind us. There's a primitive site that goes down this road, and we'll show you here shortly. And then it crosses over these long power lines, and if Beata can just pan down there. All right. And right where we were standing at, I filmed that gate, and literally just 50 yards from here is where you would cross over, and you can go into the Hampton track by that gate right there. So that could be a way that we could use to get over. That's what I'm saying. And the whole plan would be okay. Now we're at the junction point. Tired Tree Camp, that's what's on the sign. And this is the area. It's very reminiscent of, Beata said Camp McNeil, and it's true. And we're almost at the primitive campsite. And this is what's all around the primitive site. Very dense. Looks nice. Kind of stuff that I like working from. And that's the road back to the power lines. Very dense still. Looks nice. What do you think? Pretty good?
I like it. Over there, when you look this way, it's like a postcard. Behind you.
It's very much like Camp McNeil.
It reminds me of that.
Yeah. The only deal is that you got to walk it in. And on my GPS watch, now we went a long way. We're going to go in a little bit shorter, but on GPS it's 3 points.
And then you have to take all the gear on your back.
Yeah.
And the water. Just think about the weight.
Yeah, but we met a small family up here, and
They did it.
He said it was freaking dark.
Yeah.
He said it was very dark.
That probably would be spooky too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Just my kind of stuff.
I know.
Check this out. Look at this. It's nice. My kind of stuff. He said also that they heard all kind of animal noises too through the night. Nice. $5 per night.
Found it.
Good. Like going through the Amazon back there.
This is pretty nice.
I like this one. Fire pit. Whoop.
Yeah, but they have a tent right here.
And a garbage thing too.
See, you could have a tent right here. That's probably where they had a tent.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, you gotta think. You gotta think.
So you are surrounded by woods, and then you got like a little back 40 area to where you can see the sky at night, and then you're in canopy.
So how many
All this stuff's in
tents
your
do
nice
you
oak
think-
trees right here. That's
how
really
many
nice.
tents do you think you can put up?
Oh, you could put a couple. You could put a tent over here on this side. You could put a tent back here.
There.
Four,
Like she said,
four
four
tents.
tents.
You could put 3 tents here. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Right here. I mean, you can't bring vehicles in. Yeah, I think you can easily put
Well,
one.
actually,
You could put 1, 2, 3 back
but
here.
actually you could
4
put
up here.
Well, right here.
I wouldn't recommend putting a tent by the fire, but
But you could put a tent here.
of course,
And here.
this goes on for a little ways back here too.
All right.
Okay, 3.22. And one last time going around. I like this spot. We could do a nice, like a outing out here.
I
If
wonder
we-
if they, if you have to have minimum 2 nights.
Walk over there and put your arms out for like scale. How many tents could you fit over there? At least 2 more?
Well, I guarantee you there was 1 tent right here. So you have 1 tent here.
You could put at least 2 there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Next
you could
to
easily put 2 over there.
This gets uneven right here. And like that woman said when we saw her, you know, you gotta have a lot of fires and stuff right here.
All right, now this is where I'm standing at right now, and this is what's all around you as you're camping out on this side, right here. This is where we thought we could probably put 2 tents in here. There.
See, we're That's our spot so far. But I was thinking 18 and 16 maybe too.
Why are you taking your shoes?